sick. It's gonna be cloudy all day, but there's no chance of rain, so it's a perfect day to lay under my car for a few hours and do the steering rack. All right, here goes the rest of my day. Of course, I'm always missing one size wrench or socket. I have every size socket, but not a deep socket for the one I need, so gotta run to the store again. Just goes to show you get what you pay for. Went to Harbor Freight, spent $30 for a crappy tool set. Can't get the job done, so I had to run to the store. It was 60 bucks, like $65 for these, but now I can actually do what I gotta do. Guys, did the angle mod. Just kidding, but think how awesome that would be if I could really get that much angle out of it. That would be badass. I could do some cool stuff with this car. Everything's honestly coming out pretty smooth. Those are both loose. Just cracked those loose, and there's a little screw up there, and that'll pop right off. It's already loose. So, actually went pretty smooth. The only thing left is trying to get this thing out. Kind of stuck in there, it's not liking it, but we'll get it out. And those do their thing. Never done one of these before, but it's actually pretty easy. They say these cars go through these. I guess that's just, again, one of the million things that goes wrong on these cars often. There's a guy down the street that's got a red one, and I heard that he had gone through like 3 of them already, and I doubt he's got nearly the mileage this car has. And he don't drive it the way I do, so might have to do more in the future, but it really isn't that bad of a job. Just these two, obviously the tie rods and the 2 bolts right there pretty much, and the steering shaft up there. You got to disconnect that little screw, but really only takes like an hour, maybe 2 in your driveway. It's not bad. It's out completely, except that side still refuses to come out. But I'm also gonna I'm gonna clean up in here because it's kind of nasty, so I might as well clean all this up again and make it pretty. A bigger hammer, but I did it. And I need bigger wrenches. This was my best guess. We're really hoping it fits. $15 wrench. Please fit. Please work, please work, please work. Oh, you fuck. There we go. Alright, so we got the tie rods, the outer tie rods on the new one. About as close as I can get them. We're getting alignment on Wednesday, so I'm not going to be driving it much till then, but it's close enough, so now I'm just going to put it back in. Alright, well, I just tried to put the new one in for like a solid 45 minutes, and nothing was lining up or fitting. So I put them side by side yet again, and it doesn't look like much, but that alone right there, that angle on that, makes it a part that doesn't fit compared to a part that will fit. So that's the wrong one. So now I have to try to put this back in the box, send it back, get them to send me the right one, and then put that one in. And I have an appointment to do the alignment here in a day and a half, and I can't put the old one back in, and I need to drive my car around. So this is a good spot to be in. This is great. I'm going to bring this to the post office and send this one back, and then I'm going to order the other one and pay $50 or $60 so that I can get shipping, so it's here in a day or 2. Alright, so it's on its way back. She sits there and she goes, alright, well, you know, we gotta see how much it's gonna cost to send back. She's a wicked nice lady. But she's like, oh yeah, she's like, it's gonna cost $60 to go back. And I'm like, oh my damn, like it cost me $20 to get it here. I already had to pay for the shipping the first time, and then I'm gonna have to pay to ship it back, and then I'm gonna have to pay for the other one to come, and that's gonna be like $50 because I have to get it here in 2 days so that I can fix my car so it's not sitting on jack stands. She's like, yeah, I know, I'm sorry, we gotta figure it out. And then she's like, well, let me measure it real quick. And I was like, all right, well, we'll do it. You know, I'll pay for the $60, whatever, it just needs to go back. The longer it's here, the worse it is for me. And she measures it, and then she's like, oh, sorry, it's gonna be $85, like, just because she measured it. So it's on its way back now, $85 later, plus the $20 I paid to get it shipped to my house, so that's $100 right there. And then I have to pay another $50 to get the new one over here in 2 days. So that's $150 in shipping, just for me to get the right part. And the right part is $230. So yeah, that's adding up quick. So I just spent $380 on a $150 part, basically, with all the shipping payments and everything. Technically, that's not counting the core either. If I send the core back, I'll get $80 back. So I only spent $300 on a $150 part. Alright, make sure you get the right one first off. Pontiac's still on jack stands, so today we're taking the Yoda. Even though the car's on jack stands, I still got stuff coming for the car in the mail. We still got the rear end parts coming. This piece, little but very important. Little key fob, because this one, if you look at it too hard, oh no, every time it does that in my pocket. So it's like 20 bucks for a new one. The little things that count. Alright, trying to just program this new key fob. It says pretty straightforward. You just unplug the radio fuse, then you put the key in, turn it 3 times to the on position. Secure all the doors, and you hold these. See, it keeps not working. I don't know how long I'm supposed to hold them for. I don't freaking know. Oh, there we go. Hold on. Sweet. Well, that was quick, guys. Got here in less than 24 hours after I ordered it. There we go. That looks a lot better. Only $380 later. Alright, we got the new one all in there, tucked in. No fluid in the car yet, but it's in. This one was a little bit longer on the threads. Like, it fits in the car right, but where the inner tie rods were a little longer, so I couldn't just count the turns off the tie rods and put them on, so I'm just kind of eyeballing it. It's about straight. Best we're gonna get it, but I gotta get an alignment anyways, so. And it's done. I'm gonna drop it down, fill it up with fluid, start it up, and see if it turns back and forth. So I'm gonna start it and try to turn it back and forth, see if I can bleed it. Get the bubbles out at least, I mean. I gotta fix that thing dangling over there too, but try it out. It's been a while since I started it. It's been like a week and a half. Okay, now it's probably only been like a week, but. Drank a bunch of that, so I had to top it off again. My hands are friggin' nasty, but what are you gonna do? Ugh. It's definitely still got air in it. Just gonna let it sit for a while, because it's doing its thing, just idling. A lot of bubbles in there, but it's not leaking. So, that is the first plus. Well, it's all done. Nice and smooth. Good to go.